All right, then we are back, and conversation is simple, you know. Okay, so let me ask you, Winnie, if you could have dinner with anyone, if you could have dinner with anyone, who would it be?
My husband.
Your husband? Wow. You have dinner with him all the time. Like, okay, anybody else apart from him?
My parents.
Your parents? Really? Really? Okay, so,
actually.
So you actually understand where the conversation is going, so I get it. But it was interesting to see a video online of some couples, about 5 couples in like a research, was like an experiment.
Yeah, experiment.
Where these couples were all asked if they could have dinner with anyone, who would it be? And it was so interesting to hear the names they were calling. Someone even said Kim Kardashian, someone said the president, someone said, you know, all sorts of really interesting people.
Yeah.
But,
and it was like celebrity or not celebrity, like anyone in the world, yeah.
But it wasn't, it was really surprising to note that when they called their children in to answer the same question, at least 85% of the kids said that they would want to have dinner with their parents, with their mom, with their dad, with their family members, with their entire family.
Yeah, like extended as well.
Extended family. And it just made me think, like, okay, we adults are thinking of, you know, the big celebrities we could sit with and eat with and probably gain from or, you know, collect something from. But the kids just want to spend time with
you.
With us.
Yeah.
And it kind of pinched a little because it then made me start thinking about traditions, you know, like family traditions. How was it in your home when you were growing up? Were you guys really like close-knit? You all have dinner at the table? I know you have quite a large family.
Oh, so oh, yeah.
Well, it's larger than mine. I just have one sibling, right? My mom and dad, so.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, right, I think it's a lot of things. I mean, coming from the video point of view, right? Okay, let me answer your question. Growing up, it was dad and mom having, I mean, breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever, together and all of that. And then we kids in our own sitting room just, yeah, do you understand? We're in the kitchen, just figure yourself out and all of that. But I always cherish the times, probably at Christmas or during the holidays, where everybody's literally in the house. And sometimes my aunts and my grandparents actually come over, and the house is just noisy. And do you understand? And you hear your name from left, right, center, everybody together. But I think it's never necessarily been a Nigerian thing to actually sit at the table with everyone and like eat. I don't know.
Are you sure?
I don't know, Sha. It's possible, but like in my house, it's like, okay, dad and mom are eating in the sitting room, children are also eating in the sitting room, but like everybody eating at the same time, but just in different places.
All right.
So you get, so yeah. That was just basically it.
So you know the whole, well, TV, is it Hollywood, Nollywood setup of the whole dining set, like everything in the center, and everybody now serves food.
That's not
and now says, it's not Nigerian. No, are you sure?
And tray. That's our culture.
Stool and tray.
Stool and tray.
Okay.
Stool and tray and 2 washing hand bowls.
But now I have to ask, in 2023, now we've definitely grown, hey, there's just so many distractions now.
Yeah.
Do you still do that? Like, do you set the table for your hubby and all that? Do you do that?
Oh, I definitely would. That would definitely be my typical like go-to. I'm a spread kind of person, right? I like to have like different things at different times. Do you understand? And the only way to actually have that set up effectively is actually laying it out on the table. And also because I've actually come to also realize that eating is not just about eating food to get full. It's also about the posture and positioning of which you're eating. And that literally is helped and aided by sitting at a table that's upright with 2 arms. And
with 2 arms?
Yeah.
Wait first.
Yeah.
So if your dining table doesn't have your tiny chair, it's not complete.
I don't know. I've just read a lot of things. So it's either that or you're sitting on the floor. Did you actually know that? So it's actually a thing. Like sitting on the floor literally even puts you in a better position and posture to eat your food like properly in a way that everything aligns.
Oh, Mo, you could send me this article.
Yeah, my dear.
But I was thinking about it, so I think maybe I'm feeling bad now because I don't do the whole spread thing. I don't like, I'm thinking about traditions, things that we grew up with. So obviously the whole stool and table and then wash hand basin was a no-no in my house. It's like my mom would tell you, please, can you go to the sink and wash your hands? Like, and my dad was used to that. You know, he used to just wash his hands at the sink before eating. But I'm thinking these traditions, how many of them are being lost along the way? There was also another video of a mom who literally tells everyone to line up and submit their cell phones before they collect their food.
Yeah. at the table. And I think that's actually also really necessary because the idea of having that family time, to be very honest, I think it's more about having conversations, talking about, fine, what was your day like? What did you spend your day doing? Did you have any challenges? And everyone just interacting and relating. And I honestly feel it depends on your style, what works for you. Like I would say, in my house, it was morning devotion. 5:30 every morning, we had morning devotions. That was one tradition I knew I grew up with.
Yeah.
We didn't miss it before my dad goes to work every single morning,
Yeah.
we wake up. So that's where we now have that talk, children and everybody, if there's anything to discuss. If there's anybody that's under fire,
that's there.
Yeah, right? You understand? So I just feel what works for everybody. It doesn't have to be dinner.
But do you still do that?
Yeah. We try.
Okay,
you guys
so
make me get here by what time anymore? I don't want to do this.
Well, true, you have a point. You have a point. But I'm just hoping that we're not losing those traditions too much. Like I'm trying to make an effort now and see what I can do to sort of make some adjustments. But I kind of feel bad about it. I feel like there's just so much more we can do to make sure we pull families together. Maybe it is dropping the cell phone once in a while. Maybe it is setting up the table. Forming our own traditions might be the way to go so that the kids can kind of grow with it.
Of course, and also because it's really special to them. Because the truth is, as much as we were seeing the world from like a professional point of view or career-wise point of view, they see it from a family point of view, from a nuclear point of view first, right? And it's also understandable. It's not like you should feel bad or the parents should feel bad because they are literally, what do they have to think about?
Well,
so do you understand? So if you ask me, okay, fine, who do I have dinner with? I'm thinking of who will probably help me make more money, and that's fine, right? That's
I have to think about this one, and also we'll be hearing from you your thoughts on this particular conversation. These traditions, sitting at the dinner table or not to sit at the dinner table, would love to hear your thoughts. Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC and tag us, WakeUpNigeria TVCE. Let's take a break, guys. We'll be back.
Right back.